From services, we have head coach Mileswamy Govindaraju Ramachandran and captain P. Christopher Kaime. And from Goa, on the other side, we have head coach Charles Dias and captain Muhammad Ali. Welcome all of you. We'll start with a couple of questions for both the APFA Secretary and the AIFF Secretary General. Sir, Keeper will start with you. If you can say a few words about the tournament so far.
Welcome to Golden Jubilee Stadium, UPA. And first of all, congratulations about the Team Goa and services. And my left, Acting Secretary General, All India Football Federation, Mr. Satyanarayan, and media friends, welcome. सबसे पहले कल फाइनल मैच है एंड फाइनल मैच का जो एजेंडा जो इस प्रकार है, जो हमें पब्लिक को कोई तकलीफ ना हो इसके कारण हमने ये प्रेस ब्रीफिंग रखा। कल क्लोजिंग का एजेंडा इस प्रकार है, 4 बजे से पब्लिक का अराइवल गेट विल बी ओपन 4 बजे से। उसके बाद 4 बजे के बाद 5 बजे से प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट होगा। दैट्स वेलकम सॉन्ग फ्रॉम अरुणाचल आइडल टीम एंड मेगा डांस एंड आफ्टर वार्म अप addressed by Honorable President of All India Football Federation, Kalyan Chaudhary ji, and Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Sri Pema Khandu ji, दोनों कल फाइनल मैच को एड्रेस करेंगे and lots of DIPs coming. Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Honorable Speaker of Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly, Council of Ministers, MLAs, Head of Department और सभी इस फाइनल मैच को विटनेसिंग करने के लिए यूपीए स्टेडियम कल आ रहा है। और मैं स्पेशली पब्लिक के लिए मैं एक मैसेज ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ ऑल इंडिया फुटबॉल फेडरेशन एंड ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश फुटबॉल एसोसिएशन का तरफ से मैं पब्लिक को रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि आप जितना जल्दी हो सके स्टेडियम में आए, क्योंकि कल काफ़ी ट्रैफिक आई थिंक काफ़ी जाम होगा, इसलिए उसे बचने के लिए आप जितना जल्दी हो सके यूपीए स्टेडियम आने के लिए कोशिश कीजिए। एंड अनदर थिंग इज़ दैट वन इशू इज़ देयर, आपका मीडिया का माध्यम से मैं अरुणाचल के जो जितने भी पब्लिक है और हमारा देश के जो पब्लिक है, आप सभी को मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, कल 2 चीज़ इश्यूज़ आया हमारा पास ड्यूरिंग द चैम्पियनशिप और मैंने ऑलरेडी पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म किया है। यहाँ एक जाली नोट स्टेडियम्स में टिकट लेने के लिए आ रहा है। अगर फाइनल मैच में आपका माध्यम से मैं उनको भी जो भी ये करता है उनको भी मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि आप ऐसा ना करें। दिस इज़ द बिग इशू, ये अच्छा चीज़ नहीं है हमारे लिए, क्योंकि जाली नोट लेके आके टिकट काट के मैचेस देख रहा है ये थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं है। तो मैं पब्लिक को रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि इससे आप दूरी रहें। एंड बाकी जो है दैट्स लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को तो दैट्स पुलिस पर्सनल विल बी हैंडल इट, उसको तो हमें कुछ कहने का है नहीं है। और कल इस चैम्पियनशिप का फाइनल डे है और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि हम लोग इसको जिस तरीक़ा से संतोष ट्रॉफी को सब भारतवर्ष में सबने सराहना की और उसी तरह हम लोग फाइनल को भी इस लेवल में ही हम लोग क्लोजिंग करेंगे, हमें उम्मीद है। और हमारा जो एपीएफए का एग्जीक्यूटिव टीम्स, हमारा लोकल लाइजनिंग ऑफिसर, वॉलंटियर्स और हमारा एआईएफएफ का टीम, जितने भी लोग इस प्रतियोगिता से जुड़ा है, और हम लोग भी कोशिश करेंगे कि कल अच्छा क्लोजिंग आपको भी देखने को मिलेगा। थैंक यू।
First of all, welcome to all of you all. It's It's a pleasure being in this part of India. My first visit to the Northeast. I was simply amazed at a very good crowd yesterday in the semi-final, despite the host team not playing in the semi-finals. And what was more encouraging is, yes, there was sizable support for Manipur, but there was also equally good support for Goa. I hardly think there must be hardly a few hundred Goans maybe here. But the support which they got from the crowd was simply superb. It truly shows how knowledgeable and how sportsmanlike the spirit which the spectators carry. From All India Football Federation side, we are very happy that we gave this national championship to Arunachal Pradesh. It puts them on the national map of Indian football. And tomorrow we'll have member representatives from all the 36 member states of All India Football Federation who will be watching the final, as on the next day we've got our EXCO and also the annual general body meeting. So it will be a historic Itanagar summit for all of us at Football House. And coming to the game itself, services, yes, have been former champions. Goa also have been former champions. So we can expect a great fight. Both the semi-finals were simply amazing. So I think football fans are in for a treat, not only here in the ground. A lot of people viewing it because the telecast has been, fantastic. The quality of coverage. So the whole country will be watching this final tomorrow. So we wish both the teams, services and Goa, the best of luck. May the best team win tomorrow. And congratulations to the organizing committee on a fantastic job done. And we hope tomorrow passes off well and we get a worthy finalist. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, good afternoon, one and all. And glad to see you're here. And yes, to be in the final is good, but winning the final it will be great. The thing is that Services is a good, decent team, and they also understand football. And yes, of course, they are also displaying good football. We need to respect that, and we are going to do a better job tomorrow. I think so. Everybody has seen the match, and Joshua always comes in the second half and maybe 25-30 minutes, and he puts a good show. And I especially want him to come at that time and put a good show, so that every people in the stadium, I want you people also to see him and enjoy the game. That's the best part. You can see him, and if he comes in 11, you couldn't see Joshua in a different way. And Joshua coming in the second half, you're going to see him in a different way. So, it's all about the plans, and, every time you cannot say, yes, your question is absolutely right, why he is not coming in the first 11. But you need to see the players, what he is going to deliver at what time for you. It's not only playing in the 11, but you see, there are players who are playing in the 11, and you're not asking a question about them, but you need Joshua, why he is not coming. But when Joshua is coming at certain time, everybody is happy. So that particular time, I want you people as well as spectators to enjoy his moments. Always, Mohammad Faiz is a special player for the team. And when people are just coming to see a good match, and people just want the entertainment, and Faiz is a player who will deliver good results and also entertainment the spectators who are there. It is giving performance and taking care of the spectators, as well as is doing both the roles for the team as well as for the spectators. Yeah, of course, if you go to see all Indian football is improving, All India Football Federation is doing a good job. Day by day, first it was years back when we used to play, what this team is going to play. Nowadays, in every state, you can see the development, players are performing, players are giving good results, state teams are coming up. So, I think so it's a good sign. Improvement is there.
And you have your players mainly from the second division? Or you have some players from...
Yes, my players are there from the second division, from Sporting Club, the Goa, Tempo Sports Club. My captain is heading there also as a captain in Tempos. and players who are there in my team are also from the second division team called Sporting Club de Goa.
See, in among our national championships, Santosh Trophy is the biggest. So once you hosted that, of course, there are chances that you all can apply and get more events. As far as international is concerned, then the stadium requirements are totally different. So as and when those facilities are there, then we can consider, because as you all know, next India is going to play Afghanistan in Guwahati. So it's not that in this region the Indian team is not playing. So there is every chance. It all depends on, of course, when we brought this event to Arunachal, quite a few people had a lot of questions. Itanagar is a small place. How can they manage, because the 12 of the best teams from the country were coming. But they've done a fantastic job. As far as the AFF is concerned, we've not received a single complaint from any team with regard to the boarding, the lodging, the ground facilities, the training facilities, the transport, which is a good sign, because for us, like the Goan coach said, a lot of teams are improving. Last year, I was the General Secretary of Karnataka and we were the champions. And this year, we didn't even make it to the quarter-final. But despite that, if you see all the teams which played in this final round, they're all highly competent. It is not that, there was a time when maybe one or two results went bad, but otherwise the games are all very, very competitive. So it is no longer like, for example, Goa coming back, they were very, very, when we grew up, we used to see some of the best players from Goa. The best clubs were from Goa, Sargaonkar, Sesa, Dempo. So, they're coming back, which is good for football. Services, of course, are always a strong side because they've got a huge reservoir to select players from. So from the AFF point of view, we've actually changed the format of Santosh Trophy in the last 2 years. Earlier it used to be zonal, so the same teams play each other and one or two used to come. But now we made this new system where in the first round itself they get 5 to 6 games to play. In the second round again they get another, this tournament for the first time we had a quarterfinals. We've never had that before. One of the reasons for having that is the railways want positions 1 to 8 when they offer jobs. So we decided to have a quarterfinals also. So hereafter, that's also a good sign, So yeah, we are very happy with Arunachal Pradesh. To answer your question, it all depends, because the states have to apply for championships. And if the government also supports, then it's easy for us to. And here with the CM himself, Honorable CM being the president of the Arunachal Pradesh Football Association, and Kipa, who's also the treasurer in the All India Football Federation, it makes our job easier. But they have proved it. They have proved that the organization has been, simply flawless. I'm sure you all have also seen that. The teams have also said so. So it's a good sign. Yeah, that's what I already said in my opening remark. We were very, very pleased to see, even when the host team is not there, to see almost about 10,000 a crowd yesterday. I'm sure the finals will be a full house. So, this entire region, the Northeast region, lives on football. And of late, Northeast has been the engine for Indian football also. A few states have done very well, a few are catching up. So, this is where AFF would like to also focus, on the grassroots, etc. So, it's a good, the crowd, more than being about 10,000, the fact that they cheered Goa so much, I'm sure the Goan players never expected that. And it made a huge difference to those boys playing on the field, So, I'm sure the coach will agree on that, I was really, and the Goan president was sitting next to me yesterday. Both the teams played well. Unfortunately, one had to win. But it was a fantastic semi-final, like the first semi-final, which went up to the last minute. So, good football, good competitive football. Santosh Trophy might get back to where it was. At one time, that was the biggest event for all the states. So, slowly, it's getting back to that place. See, you must always understand that in a country, club football and interstate football are two different things. Club footballs rely on private people, entrepreneurs, passionate club owners to keep that moving, people with deep pockets. Whereas Santosh Trophy is an interstate event. You'll have a strong state like Bengal. For example, it was a surprise, Bengal did not qualify for this event. So that becomes a leveler. States, some are good, some are improving, some new states are actually coming up. So we can't compare the two. They have to be together. For example, if I can give you an example, Khelo India girls right now, we've got under 13, under 15 and under 17 for clubs. 30 leagues are going on now. And the state organizes under 14 and under 16, which is AFF is organizing it. We also started the AFF leagues now, under 13, 15, 17. So they both have to coexist. And we try our best to find a good part in the calendar for Santosh Trophy because we know it's the most important event, like the Women's Nationals.